A manager checks in with his ball club.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Connor Sadzik, a right-hander from Illinois. Standing in, Antonio Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right here, the left fielder.
Popped him up.
Antonio
Hammonds has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Braden Bishop. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
We've played an inning, still nothing. Standing in, Julio Rodriguez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. No balls and a strike to count.
Going out now.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Julio Rodriguez becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And that'll be the second out. At the plate, Jake Shiner. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So they're held in check here this half of the. Stepping in, Dylan Moore. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Batting it, the catcher, number 57.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Now in the box, Donnie Walton. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Standing in now, Antonio Gonzalez. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
2-2 the count. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One hit, one left. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Braden Bishop. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Jose Marmolejos.
First baseman.
As he chops it on the ground toward the right side. Reined in. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Alan Hansen the next to bat. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
It'd be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He stays alive, still 2-2. And the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Jake Shiner is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Speared on the dive. The throw to first. Safe. Despite an outstanding effort, that's a base hit, and the potential tying run will step in at the plate. Into the box now, Dylan Moore, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Dylan Moore becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. That gets down, and the inning continues.
No runner, cut hold.
Stepping in now, Donnie Walton, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the fifth.
No ball.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. A pause and the 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Antonio Gonzalez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. In there, 1-1.
Hey, here we go.
Now the pitch. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches to the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So stepping in, Braden Bishop. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Marmolejos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is line to left, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead. Digging in, Julio Rodriguez. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the seventh. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So striding forward now, Alan Henson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Fouled off. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the seventh, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Leading off the inning, Dylan Moore, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Joe Hudson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ready now, Donnie Walton. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
1-1 the count now. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Coming to the plate now, Antonio Gonzalez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Now batting, Braden Bishop. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
0-1.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Fielded cleanly. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the bottom of the ninth is still alive after the 2-out success. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Into the box now, Julio Rodriguez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
A ball and a strike now. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.